Hi everybody, I'm Catherine, I'm Head of Corporate Partnerships at the Prince's Trust, and for those who don't know who we are, we're a charity that believes that every young person should have the chance to succeed, no matter their background or what challenges that they're facing. I often introduce myself as someone who has the best job in the world because my role is to bring together passionate brands with the Prince's Trust, develop the most creative and impactful and meaningful partnerships to support young people, just like we did with Barbie and Georgia Asda, and I've done this for almost 10 years now. I'm immensely proud to share this talk today with Ruth, who you'll hear from shortly, and together we'll be sharing the story of how we developed a collaboration like never before through the power of creativity for Change a Girl's Life. But the big goal of today's session is for us to share with you how we did it and, most importantly, what difference it made to young people. And just like Barbie, who empowers others to be their most authentic selves, own their stories, and create the most positive change possible, through this talk, we will also share our own campaign story and learnings with you. So, to the beginning of our story. As many of you know, the world celebrates International Women's Day annually on the 8th of March. This is a day to challenge stereotypes, broaden perceptions of what's possible, and celebrate achievements. Amazing, right? But for the Prince's Trust, for us, this wasn't enough. We wanted to go further for young women. Specifically, we wanted to harness the power of International Women's Day to create tangible, positive, and lasting change for the next generation by developing an impactful fundraising movement, Change a Girl's Life. This was immensely important to us at the Prince's Trust because young women told us that they faced a unique set of challenges that threatened their futures and aspirations. In fact, and as you can see on the screen, our 15th Prince's Trust Youth Index, which provides an annual picture about how young people are feeling about their lives, reported that at the beginning of this year, for young women in particular, almost half felt hopeless about their future. Let that sink in, 1 in 2 young women felt that way. With 60% of young women fearing the rising cost of living meant that they would never be financially secure. The increasing stress on young women's finances, the challenges of juggling work, childcare, social media safety, caring responsibilities, alongside a growing mental health crisis was evident, especially where deep inequalities already existed. But while those results were staggering, our research also demonstrated the resolve and sheer resilience amongst young women to work towards a better future for themselves. In fact, in this same research, over 2/3 of young women said that they felt determined to achieve their goals in life and that having access to the right support mattered most to them. And this is exactly why collaboration is so important. Because when it comes to supporting young people to succeed, we can truly achieve more together than we can on our own. And of course, collaboration is all about finding powerful partners to join forces with, right? And we certainly struck gold, or should I say pink, when we found Mattel. And in partnership, we developed a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for young people to create an exclusive Barbie-inspired fashion collection for Georgia Asda, which I'm wearing today. Why Barbie? Well, if you've been under a rock, you'll probably know that Barbie is massive right now. And in 2024, Barbie was celebrating a special 65th anniversary, which had inspiring stories shaping the future at the heart, which made Barbie a perfect and powerful icon to inspire a campaign like Change a Girl's Life, which represents equality, strength, and empowerment. And why Georgia Asda? Well, our long-standing and deeply impactful partnership with Asda has consistently focused on supporting young people with the confidence and skills to succeed. So with Barbie's passion for empowerment, combined with Georgia Asda's long-term commitment to support young people, we really had united the perfect duo. And together, Mattel and Georgia Asda committed to raising £200,000 through this collaboration to support young people. Genuine, tangible impact, which for the Prince's Trust is everything. So, how did it happen? Young people came together with teams from Mattel and Georgia Asda to be part of a creative Prince's Trust Get Started in Product Design programme, giving young people unique access to Barbie's fashion designers to develop exclusive clothing and homeware pieces. Here, they began the design and development of a beautiful collection which conveyed each of the young people's own important and unique messages through the power of creativity. Each piece was a testament to the young designers' personal stories and backgrounds. In addition to this, we know that there is a long way to go, both on achieving diversity and embracing inclusion within the creative industries. So not only did this opportunity enable young people to express themselves, but it provided invaluable insights from industry experts, hands-on working sessions, and skills-based learning opportunities. And through the programme, young people delved into the intricacies of the product lifecycle journey, gaining knowledge in design, production, manufacture, commercial planning, marketing, and beyond. It was amazing. And with a deep passion for storytelling and fashion exploration, Barbie was a positive role model as a group of young people followed the product design journey. But we didn't just stop there. We wanted to take the collaboration to even greater heights, and together we created an unforgettable platform to inspire the nation about the creativity, talents, and goals of this amazing group of young people. Specifically, each young person shared their experience in a way that felt authentic to them. They demonstrated how their creation would bring confidence and power to others, helping them take the place that they deserve in society. And of course, how funds raised through Change a Girl's Life would help provide specialist support, which would enable even more young women to build the confidence and skills that they need to move into work, education, or training. And on the screen, you'll see the various ways in which we achieved this. So first of all, we created a really fun special launch event. This was a product reveal moment, which captured the moment young people's designs came to life. We've created creative activities, special guests, content creators in attendance, and a platform for young people to share their achievements. In terms of PR, we worked with each young person to develop an impactful storytelling moment about their experience, generating inspirational success stories and positive media coverage. And in terms of social media and user-generated content, which we've all heard a lot about at the conference the last few days, like many, we also jumped on lots of trends, and we created social-first content like the reels you see on screen, including like Get Ready With Me, Mini Mic, teasers, etc., with the support of an extensive influencer strategy. And ultimately, this enabled us to connect with and inspire thousands more people while raising that all-important £200,000, ultimately creating lasting change. So, at the start of this session, you'll remember that the ultimate goal of this collaboration was that so more young women would be supported to realise their potential and build a better future for themselves. And we all know that in the pursuit of any goal, teamwork is really the key. And the role of teamwork in this campaign was no exception. The unique input of Georgia Asda and Mattel alongside young people was essential to making this movement of change possible. And specifically, thanks to Mattel's vision and belief in the power of creativity and storytelling, together we created one of our most special and impactful campaigns yet. So I'm now so buzzing to introduce you and pass the mic to Ruth so you can share a bit more from Mattel's perspective about what this collaboration meant to you.
Thank you, Catherine, for sharing some of this amazing and impactful story. good morning or good lunch. I don't know what is the right way to say it this time of the day. It is a pleasure for me to be here representing Mattel and the team that work in this collaboration. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the story on how this worked for us and how we got inspired. So at the beginning, when the team that worked in this collaboration started working with George and with the Princess Straws, they were really inspired by the impactful and really how purposeful this was and how this can have really a benefit for a young community. And this is really linked to the values that we have in our brands, especially when we think about Barbie. Barbie was born for that, to really tell to girls that possibilities are endless, that are limitless. Barbie was born back in 1959 when gender roles were very different to today. And especially when we think about the toy world, it was dominated by men. Despite of that, there was an amazing woman, Ruth Handler, who was the co-founder of Mattel and the creator of Barbie. Ruth was inspired by seeing her daughter Barbara play, and at that time, girls can only imagine themselves in the future as mothers, because the dolls that were available in 1959 were only baby dolls. So Ruth thought to herself and said, I want to bring a doll to the market where girls and other kids can see that there can be other options beyond being a mom. And her instincts were right. I have to say that she was an amazing marketeer. We developed at Mattel the first TV ad that existed for toys. It was in partnership with Walt Disney, and I don't have it here, but if you look in YouTube, you can find it. It's a beautiful ad, and it really helped us to sell out all the dolls. At that moment of time, we sell 300,000 dolls. That right now might sound like nothing, because in the minute that I have been speaking to you here, we have sold already 100 dolls. That's what we do now. We sell 100 Barbie dolls per minute over 150 countries. And this is what is all about Barbie. Barbie has always been a trailblazer in society. When we think about her, she was already in the moon. She was already in the space before we even sent a human. I lived many years in Spain, and I was astonished to know that back in the 70s, women were not even able to open a bank account without the husband's consent, while Barbie was already having a house. Barbie has had over 200 careers. But we also realize that it's not only about what you can do, it's also about how you look. And for us, it was very important that girls were able to see represented themselves in the product. That is why, around 10 years ago, we changed the body of Barbie, and we included 5 different body types into our line. We have, as you can see on the screen, over 175 different looks, over 20 different skin tones, more than multiple different eye colors, and also hairstyles. So we really want to make sure that when a girl is playing with the doll, she can see herself, her friends, and her family represented in the doll. And this partnership, this collaboration, is a true example of what Barbie exists. It's really to inspire generations. It's there to really drive and create cultural moment, but always through inspiration about woman empowerment. So when we look at this collection, really, we have been here 65 years inspiring girls, and we wanted to inspire also these young adults. And what they have done is just amazing, as Catherine mentioned, because this is not only about fashion. This is also about personal stories. They put their heart when they create this collection. They really put their aspirations and what they were thinking for a better world for them when they create this. And for us, this is just amazing, right? Because this is really an impactful story that is coming to life to growth. So we are very proud of everything we have done. I have to say thank you to the Princess Straws. Thank you, George Asta for really working with us in this collaboration and making all of this being possible. But I want to especially thank you to the team in Mattel that work here, because for them this was also an incredible collaboration. They worked tirelessly to make sure that those young people was also represented to the clothes that we were going to put out there. So I leave back to Catherine so she can take you to more details of the collaboration.
So I suppose we just wanted to round off our presentation to just kind of talk about, the secret of success. And I think it actually came up in a couple of talks already this morning, so really great segue, but about collaboration. But I suppose on the face of it, Barbie and the Prince's Trust might have seemed like an unlikely pairing, particularly a year ago. But beneath the surface, we were driven by immensely important shared values. We both believed in the importance of creativity and confidence to achieve your goals. We both believed in inclusivity, no matter what start you had in life. And we both believed in the power of partnership. Only by working together could we achieve the most possible for young women. And because we're united with that common mission, shared values, and complementary skills and expertise, it helps unlock the value of young people's creativity and stories. And by consistently communicating and investing and evolving together, we have transformed hundreds of young lives. And for that, we couldn't be prouder. So that takes us to the end of our presentation. And I think it's questions, if anyone has them for us, for either of us.
Did you all? Did you get it? Hi. It doesn't matter. I was just going to ask, I love the presentation, by the way. Where do you find the young people that you worked with, and how did you choose them?
Yeah, amazing question, actually. So we planted it, which we didn't, by the way. So we are amazingly lucky at the Prince's Trust to work with so many amazing young people. And we specifically focus on supporting young people who are out of work, education or employment. And so we work with young people all across the UK to kind of support them with their next steps, whatever that might be. And for this group, in terms of the young people who participated in this programme, it was one of our Get Started programmes, which is all around aspiration building, confidence building, and supporting young people to harness their skills and gain motivation for the future. And of course, uniting with a brand like Barbie is such an amazing draw for young people, right? And of course, the Prince's Trust, and of course, Asda, who is on all the young people's high streets who we work with every day. So yeah, we, outreach to young people. This was in Leicester, where Georgia Asda's head office is, to invite them to be part of this programme. And as you might imagine, inundated, which was great. But we have loads of other programmes at the Prince's Trust for those young people who perhaps didn't take part in this one, but could then go on to. And it was amazing to bring those young people into our community and to be part of our journey, to take part in our free courses. So yeah, great question. Thank you.
Right. I just wanted to ask a little bit more about how the campaign was initially kind of materialized. Was it an initiative from Prince's Trust? And then what was the kind of timeline leading for the whole campaign leading up to International Women's Day?
Yeah, amazing question. Thank you. So, yeah, Change a Girl's Life is very much a Prince's Trust movement. We're super proud of it, and we have massive ambitions for how much we want to achieve through it for supporting more young women. It's actually, it celebrates 5 years this year. So this was to with part of that. And every single year we want to grow it, we want to take it further. Ultimately, we want to raise as much money as we possibly can, because that is tangible impact, right, for young people, and enables us to deliver more free programs for them. So yeah, I think with we have, as I say, we have our long-standing partnership with Asda, and Mattel is one of their amazing brand partners too. So using the power of collaboration and conversating and generating ideas, we were able to kind of come together about this time last year, actually. So yeah, the long lead time was definitely something to be mindful of, but it was so worth it, and we had this vision and we set it out. So yeah, the program that you can see on the screen took place last autumn, and yeah, we kind of came together and worked very, very hard, and Georgia Asda's buying team also worked very hard to get this off the ground. So that's a bit more insight into that.